Rise and shine. Okay, let's get some coffee in our veins. Good morning, Jade. You may have missed pate time. I think Jackson ate it all. We better go check and see if you need some. I think you missed all of pate time. Good morning, everybody. Hello, Cindy and Misty. Hi, Jade.
So look, you can do...
Just so you know, I'm on a live.
That's fine, look.
Pulling out any porn.
I can do a screen flicker if there's a thing added to his task list, and it'll...
Yeah, I don't know. It's... We can ask the question in here, and then maybe I'll post something and get some comments so I can read through those. Because I've got 2 questions today.
It's not going to go well if we continue down this path.
Well, okay.
I understand.
Let me just remind you.
I understand.
Why are you huffing? Why are you huffing?
Because I'm trying to figure something out.
Yeah, I bet it's cold where you guys are. It's freezing here. So I can only imagine up north. Vicky, of course I have to jump into the recycling bin and smush it down. I don't know how people do it otherwise. Yeah, it's cold. It is cold. It's in the 40s. I'm worried my plants are going to die. I think I have to wrap that azalea and those hydrangea. I don't know what to do about my perennials. I think they may be a lost cause. Hello, Shanna and Lisa and Cheryl, 20 degrees. See, that's just stupid. That's just dumb. Everything about that is dumb. 20 degrees. It is, yeah, I mean, it's just cold here for us. I mean, this time of year, obviously, it's supposed to get a little chilly, but it's just, if you ask me, is it really necessary? Why? All right. Good morning, Melissa and Mary and Megan. Find my backside. Hello, everybody. Yeah, I think I have to cover them. I'm afraid my azalea will pass away, and so will my hydrangea. And I've kept them alive thus far, so I don't want them to die. Kept them alive this whole time. Good morning, good morning. So here are the 2 questions of the day. Number 1, and I'm going to do a post about this. It's probably 2 posts. I'll have to do 2 separate posts because I really need to read through the comments on this one. How do you wake a heavy sleeper? How are you because here's the thing. Everybody, I've talked about this before, and not everybody, that's an exaggeration, but I go in to wake him up. He sets 2 alarms. Neither of his alarms wake him up. I go in and wake him up. He goes back to sleep, or he never fully wakes up. This morning, we started waking him up at 7:30. He didn't get out of bed until 7 or 8:20. He is such a heavy sleeper. And the kid will not get up. Alarms don't do it. You physically going in and wake him up doesn't do it. Like you have to spend 5 solid minutes like forcefully getting him out of the bed, taking covers from him, you know, like bucket of water. Like, so I keep seeing, so this is how you know This is how you know that the internet is listening to you, and that the man, the man is listening to what we're saying, because I have not searched this, but I'm getting all of these ads now for a wristband that vibrates. You set this alarm and it vibrates you awake. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, I get this premise of this thing that's on your body that's moving and shaking you to wake you up. But if there's a button that you can just turn it off, then it's no good. But with a megaphone. But here's the thing. It's like, hey, Josie. Hey, Elena. The lights go on. I pull covers. We have it's a struggle. We've been taking his phone at night. He has a set bedtime. This has been him his whole life. This heavy sleeping thing isn't new. It's not a teenage thing. It's like a shock collar. It's literally and here's the thing. It's not like there's one company that makes these. I'm getting ads for a bunch of different companies that make these. So it's clearly, because I'm the lightest sleeper in the world. He does not get this from me. Now, not wanting to get up out of your bed in the morning. I do love to be cozy. So I'm not going to act like I don't want to keep laying in my bed. But I got to get this kid up. He's always been like this. He has always been a heavy sleeper. Always and forever. And that's the thing, Dawn says he's going to take that bracelet off. So if I spend $50 on this shaking bracelet, what prevents him from taking it off or hitting the button or whatever? He's 15 and just a ridiculously heavy sleeper. He's definitely not a morning person. And he's, he wants to get a job and, start to have some responsibilities, which we're all for. Also, he's going back to virtual school second semester. He has ADD, yes. I don't think this is part of why he wants to go back to online school, because we told him we're getting him up in the morning anyway because he needs to have a job. So he does not and I've said this before, he was homeschooled through middle school. He said he wanted to go back. He wanted to go to high school. We told him we thought it was a good idea. I didn't want him to go back, but he and Dave were like, I want to go to high school. So that he went to high school. He hates it. He hates they have 90-minute class periods. He can't sit still that long. He can't pay attention for that long. He is not a kid that you can sit in a desk and you can tell them for an hour you're going to do this one thing. He can't handle it. He's the same as Dave. He's all over the place all the time. He cannot just be locked in and then expected that he's not that kid. He can't do it. Cannot do it. He's not wired that way. And so he's been struggling, and he's like, I don't want to go back. So we told him he had to finish out the semester. So he is finishing the grading period and taking his finals and doing all of that. And then I'm transferring back over to Florida virtual school, but he also has to get a job. And we're going to try to have him working in the mornings, either at like Publix bagging groceries or something that has like a morning shift, because he needs to have a routine, you know? No, he doesn't take melatonin. He takes Nello. He drinks Nello, which I take Nello, and it gives it there's ashwagandha in it and things like that, but it's not like, I feel like melatonin makes you super groggy. Nello does not, because he used to take melatonin. And I stopped giving him that, and we switched to Nello. But that's not keeping him. It doesn't make you groggy. He has always been this way. He's always been this way. So, Kiki, don't chew, honey. Kiki. Thank you. Just finished eating. No, he's not on meds. So I don't know if it's time to medicate him. I think it's tough. It's a hard decision and it's also, everybody is different on the medications. You can, Shelly, Publix can hire actually there's no, in the state of Florida, there are no, you can work even at high school aged, like anytime. Now that the laws recently changed, I think it was over the summer that they changed, but you can work at any time and be school aged and it doesn't matter. And with him being quote unquote homeschooled, he can work in the morning hours. I'm hoping that will work out because I think he'd do great as a bagger at Publix. There's also a couple of pizza restaurants at the front of the neighborhood and things like that have like a lunch, maybe a lunch shift or something. So we just have to do something for this kid because it's not, like, I don't want to force a bad fit. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm not going to force him to continue to go, to the high school because every kid learns different and I can understand that. We taught public school, like we get it. People can argue about labels and ADD isn't real and this, that, and the other thing. I have news for you. I live in a household with 3 people that have attention deficit disorder of varying degrees. It's real. It's real. Okay. My husband's ADD, he started medicating this past year. And I can tell you that for him, I do think that it helps. Sophia does not like the medication. And so she will not take the medication. We haven't tried Brian on it yet. I think Matthias and I are the only ones who maybe don't have those traits of ADD. What flavor of Nello? Oh, we have all the Nello. We've been drinking Nello for a good stretch now. And, it's I'll show you, it's yummy. If you've never had it. So, here's my bit. It's my bit of Nello. So what flavors do we have? Raspberry lemonade, orange creamsicle. This is not my favorite, but I'm not an orange person. Lemon lime, I like. There's a coconut that Dave likes. And there was one other. Maybe I didn't open it yet because I have these open. Strawberry and cream. I didn't open it yet. Strawberry and cream. So it's called Nello Super Calm, and it's got ashwagandha, L-theanine, magnesium glycinate, which is the one that you need for sleep, and vitamin D3. And we we drink this. I don't drink it to go to sleep. I drink it during the day. I stick a packet in my water bottle. For me, it just gives a little calm during the day. So I just drink it in my water. He drinks it before bed. I don't think that it does the same thing in terms of like getting you off to sleep like a melatonin. It doesn't make you groggy or anything. So but every kid is different, right? So we're, my point is this. I don't know. So he is a heavy sleeper. Second part, you are the adult. Make her take it for a while. So I guess here, I hear what you're saying, make her take it. That's another job for me to remind her every day to take it, which I could. My thing is, if when she takes it, she doesn't like the way it makes her body feel, I don't want to force her to take it. I feel like you should. I do have OCD. There's a lot. There's a mix. It's a mixed bag here in the Masony household. I drink it. I do not drink it before bedtime. I drink it during the day. It does not make me sleepy. It just makes me feel a little bit more calm. Oh, I don't know if that's what they're on. Is that the generic for Ritalin?
Do you see? Yesterday's outfit that I saved.
Oh, show everybody.
Yesterday's outfit that I saved.
Wow.
See?
Yep. Wow. It's amazing. Is that the, no, she's going to be 17, Lauren. So she's almost of age. She's an age. Yeah, for me, she's telling us she doesn't like the way it makes her feel. I'm not going to force her to take it. You do a non-stimulant. Okay. Got it. Yeah, so I guess there's different ones. I don't know which is what. Very stylish. Yeah. So he takes, I believe, Ritalin, whatever the generic for that is. And I do see a difference with him being able to pay attention for longer stretches. But I do think that if you're not gonna it's like, okay, if I'm not gonna force you to take this medication, then you need to learn tools to deal with it. You need to learn, what can I do to deal with the situation? Because that's the thing is I have a mental illness. I have a couple of them. None of which can be medicated for. I've tried medications for the adjacent, for this kind of works for this kind of, I've tried literally at this point, 13 different medications to see if I can get some relief from the shit show that is inside my head. And they've all given me some type of side effect or made me feel weird. And I can tell you that there wasn't a benefit to it. So with that being said, I can understand what she's saying. It makes me feel I don't want to take it. Okay, no problem. But I go to therapy and I have tools in my toolbox and I know, okay, right now I'm feeling a certain type of way. This is what I need to do. Okay. It's why through, oh, good morning, sweetheart. It's why through therapy, I realized how much I was leaning on alcohol to be that medication for my mental illness. I was leaning on wine every night to drink, to sort of numb the feelings and not feel things and be, sort of depress the crazy that was going on in my head. And I realized I'm using that as medicine. You can't do that. That's not healthy. And that's why I stopped drinking. And it was through therapy and like unpacking all this shit that I realized you really shouldn't be doing this. And now it's been almost a year. I'll have a year sober at the end of this month. But I've had to learn tools, because I can tell you that it's not pleasant to have to feel all of the time and not have anything that sort of takes away some of that crazy. But it's also, I believe, better than the alternative. So I'll keep going to therapy and I'll keep figuring things out. So I think that I'm not against medication by any stretch. I've tried it. For me personally, prescription meds have not helped with my specific mental disorder. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't work for other people for other things, and that's great. But you know what I mean? Like, it's just everybody is so different. Our kids have all been offered therapy and have gone to therapy and have seen a therapist at one point or another for different things. So yeah, this is not new in the household. So, anyway, but you just, you learn. And then, hello, Sabrina. Oh, good. Dave got to you with your question with the laundry lady. Awesome. I know he was in working customer support today. Congrats, Tina, 5 years sober. Are you concerned that if the kids aren't medicated, they will resort to a bad habit? That's always a possibility. I've had every one of those thoughts. You know, are the kids going to grow up and lean too hard into alcohol like me? It's not like that's not a genetic thing. There's a component to that in terms of alcoholism, sure. Meditation is a great way. Yes, there's some 5-minute meditations that I like. Going to AA meetings are great. I have therapy. I have daily readings that I do that like in an app. So there are a bunch of things. I exercise. I clean like a lunatic. Like there are things that I do that, you know, are just how I deal, how I navigate. And I think that everybody is different. So it's, you know, it's a thing. But paired with his, Ursula, can somebody answer my email? He said he cleared out. He did not get to yours. Okay, hold on. Ursula, so email me, Meredith, if that's inappropriate, and I can forward it to Dave in 2 different spots. And I can ask him if he comes out in the next couple of minutes. I can ask him if he saw yours in because I know that he was in laundry lady support email yesterday for hours. Congrats, Elizabeth, 6 days of no vaping. Way to go. Congrats, Vanessa. I can ask that because I know that he was in there yesterday. So if he missed your email, maybe I don't know. That's because he was in there for like 6 hours yesterday. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you for being here. Hey, bud. Oh, Jade. Are you just sitting there like a pretty girl? See, most of you think I don't have a female cat. I've mentioned her and she never she's never out and around. But Jade has started to come into her own. She has really started to kind of hang out now and be around. And yeah, she's pretty, I know you lay down like that because you want belly scratches, but I can't reach you. You gotta come over here. Come here. Come over here. No, look at her. She's so cute. She is the sweetest cat. She is honestly so sweet. And if I was the only one who lived in this house, she would be with me all the time. She loves to hang out with me and get pets and everything, but she's literally afraid of everybody else. And then there's Jackson, who is just a complete lunatic. Do not cough up a hairball on my clean clothes, please. And he's about to go after Jade. I can see it in his eyes. He's thinking about attacking her right at this moment. Those cats are crazy. They're brother and sister. They were adopted. They were a bonded pair that I couldn't. There he goes. I knew he was going for her. And he runs across to attack her. Ow, and he just got her in the face. Jackson. Here's the other reason. This is the other reason she doesn't want to be out. Cause look, he just goes over and abuses her. And then she's like, leave me alone. And then she hides underneath the Christmas tree. Because she's like, I don't want to deal with this bullshit. It's too early. And, but he just has to. He just has to bother her. He's such a pain in the pooper. He's a crazy cat. But, so I think what I'll do is I'll post about the heavy sleeping so people can give me some, Kiki, stop. What was I saying? Oh, I have a second question about Brian, but I'll post about it. And this one is just about, I think it goes along with the ADD. It's the forgetfulness, the forgetting to do the shit that you're supposed to do, which, like when he gets on Brian about that, I'm like, hey, we need to remember, like, and he doesn't like when I do that, but I'm like, we need to remember he's not doing this because he doesn't want to do it. He forgets there are other people in his household who forget all their shit all the time. And somebody else has to go around. All right, I'm heading over into the supporter group. Meet me there or be square. I'll see you there. He is half naked. Candace is like, why is your cat half naked? He has a nervous tick. Everybody in this house has got something wrong. I will see you guys over in the supporters.